My name is Aisha Oboh. A social work student, currently at the University of Calgary. But prior to that, I did my diploma in social work in Northwest. The first thing that struck me about Canada was when we landed at, was it Toronto International Airport? And we saw this big FT men with, fancy hats saying, "Welcome to Canada." That felt so good, you won't understand. That felt really good. It was like welcome home. I did not leave Africa because of poverty. There is just too much inequality in Africa. You have people that have access to state money and use it for themselves. I want to make a decent living. I wanted to go into a caring kind of profession. I waited for Northwest to start their program because I live close to Northwest. I was able to go to school when my kids are in school, which is beautiful, and come home with them. I found Northwest to be a place of growth, personally for me, and even for the fellow student that I went to school with. It's a place of growth. It's a place where you feel belong. Hey, good morning. And also where the instructors have the attitude of, I'm here, I'm willing, and I'm able to help you. So let's work together. Our lecturers and instructors, they are like the elders, that are there in the profession on a professional level, and even to some extent on personal level too, that we can go to and relate to. It's always a pleasure and always a pleasant meeting, with them again.
When you tell us that we prepared you well for university, that's great.
Yes, you did. We came in to learn a profession, to learn how to be a social worker. And the first few months, they were just dissecting us. They wanted to know what you know, what you believe, what your stance are, and they will challenge that. With the Northwest diploma program in social work, we had the opportunity of having 2 practicums. One of which we had the opportunity or the privilege of going or having international practicum in a city called Arequipa in Peru. It's one thing to deal with poverty. It's another thing to deal with poverty and disability. I worked in an institution, a rehabilitation home for abandoned children. That was another sharp reality for me, which is very humbling. Some of it very sad because social work, the reality of our job is not when people are celebrating, but when there is a crisis or an intervention is needed. But it's also very rewarding that, yes, I went, I saw, and I did something. When you have seen that, you can't just walk away as if nothing had happened. So what we did with 2 other registered social workers, we set up an organization, and our main objective was to raise funds so that we can help the organizations that we saw or we worked with in Peru. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, I can look forward to being a professional social worker, working in the community and following my dreams.